What is up? Hello, hello. It's your girl Juice, aka Michelle Janae, checking in. It's been weeks, maybe a month since I recorded a video for you guys, but I felt compelled. These past few weeks, month since I did my last video, so much in my life has transpired. So much has changed within me, with the things around me. So I felt the need to come here because I have something I need to say. I don't know fully what I'm about to say, so I'm just gonna let it flow, but I do have an idea. So being in solitude and being to myself has taught me so much about who I am, what I want, what I need, what I desire, who I can completely be, amongst a lot of other things. And the biggest thing for me is like knowing, who I want to be around. So this kind of goes back to, my video about knowing your tribe. What I've learned outside of like who I want to be and who I am, just learning all these things about myself, it has really helped me navigate how I choose who I want in my world. I love everybody. Like, if you know me, what you guys are getting to know, I don't care what I go through with anyone, because there's always going to come a time in your life where you're going to have conflict with somebody, where somebody's going to disagree. Things just don't go how we expect them to go. And for me, like, that's okay. 2:22 1 o'clock when I said that. For me, like, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, excuse me. Don't stop me. Yeah, that's okay. And it's gonna be a short message because my phone is dying. So if it just stops, then that's what the universe wanted. That's what the spirit guides wanted. We're gonna stop it where it stops. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Choosing who you want to be around. Things may happen. Okay. But I'm okay with, disagreements. Like, I've always just looked at the brighter side of things. Yeah, I've gotten hurt. Yeah, I don't like how things may have transpired. I may have talked shit about it. I'm human. I'm human. I am very human. I am not a robot. But ultimately, I have unwavering, unconditional love for anybody I have ever met, encountered, anything in my life. And I will never have ill feelings towards anyone as well, regardless of what we've been through, how the situation panned out, And that has really saved my soul. It has brought me a lot of peace to just let things go and still love through it all. I can literally sit in front of my abuser, anybody that has, like, because I've been sexually abused. I've been verbally abused in relationships, I've been, I wouldn't say physical, but definitely jacked up a couple times. Oh, this is so personal, and it's crazy that I'm laughing about it. Yeah, even with that, I can still sit in front of these same people and love on them. I will hug them. I will speak to them, because it's just a part of me that feels like when you give people that type of grace, when you give them that type of unconditional love, it shows them that no matter how imperfect they are, they can still be loved. unconditionally. And that may sound absolutely insane to anybody that probably has been abused or left or, you know, has been hurt by someone. But my remedy is literally still loving them no matter what. It's making me emotional because I've never shared this. I mean, I've shared it with friends, but like just to openly share with the world. I just really truly believe that it brings me peace. It brings me peace, and I believe I'm just giving this message because maybe it's somebody out there who is having a hard time forgiving and a hard time just, you know, allowing people to be people, because people are gonna people. we're all going through things, and I'm not giving anybody excuses, you know what I'm saying? I will never excuse abuse or hurt ever. But I also want I also won't allow myself to hold on to that feeling, because for me it just creates guilt in a way, because I'm just so mad and I'm just holding on to it. Like, of course, like, you can't take it back. There's nothing you can do about the situation as far as the event happening, but what you can do is just change how you think about it. And I think the first step is forgiveness, and not even necessarily forgiving them first, but forgiving yourself for being in that situation, because we all put ourselves, I won't say put ourselves, let me take that back. As adults, I feel like as adults, we know better. We know. And but we stick around because, you know, when it comes to relationships, friendships, whatever ships, we stick around because, you know, at the core of us is love. Everybody, at the core of each person, there's love. That's why we stay and stuff, because we want to be loved. And, you know, it's like, I can't do this because they've been hurt. You understand hurt so much that you would just stay in the situation because you understand, right? And that's okay. But forgiving yourself first for just being there, and, you know, whether you said something or not, whatever the situation may be, forgive yourself first, because it's my favorite line ever. We are the common denominator in our lives. We choose what we are, even, I want to say even as children, because, you know, kids, we're innocent. If anything has happened to you as a child, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for myself, but, you know, you couldn't control it. You didn't know what was happening, you know? So allow yourself to just still love through it all. At the capacity that you love yourself is the capacity that you should love others. And if you're wondering why it still hurts, or, you know, I wouldn't even say that, because it's gonna hurt. It's always gonna hurt when you think about it. It's gonna hurt, but you just learn how to deal with the hurt. You learn how to maneuver through it. And like I said, that first step is forgiveness. Forgiveness for you, forgiveness for them, and let God handle the rest. You know, let it leave you in whichever way it can leave you. But ultimately, I just say, what feels better? Holding on to it, being angry, and not forgiving, or just keep replaying the thoughts of the bad thing or whatever that is that happened to you over and over again, or just letting it leave you and just giving yourself grace and giving the other person grace. I know that's so hard. It comes a bit easy to me because it's just, you know, and I feel like I had to work on this too, but I've been through a lot, and at the core of me is just a person that really just, I just want to love. And I know what love can do. Love can shift so much. Understanding can shift so much. I'm not saying just let somebody come back in your life. No, never. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. If you feel compelled, then go right ahead. But for me, it's like if I see you somewhere, I'm not going to be, you know, me personally, this is just my healing. This is how I get through. Or this is how I show people, regardless of how imperfect you are, I still love you. I still love your ass. You know? That's just who I am. And I'm not asking anyone to be like me. But just think about what it's doing to you internally. What is it doing to the world carrying that negative energy, especially if you begin to project it? Because if it festers in you, it shows. It shows. So my question is really, what do you want people to see when they see you? Do you want them to see the bag lady or the bag man? What Erykah Badu said. Bag lady, you go bad, dragging all them bags like that. That song came out when I was a kid, but when I found out what that really meant as an adult, never want to be a bag lady. I want to be approachable. I want to be lovable. I want people to see me and say, wow, I love her light. When I see myself, when I look at myself in the mirror, I want to feel like, wow, you're an angel. You beautiful. You are love in human form. You are unconditional love in human form. Nothing less than that. And that's what I strive for every single day. I'm not saying I want to be perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect. I'm not just going to get up every day. Nah, I get up every day and be happy. Unless, you know, like, I can't even, if you know me, if you met me in person, you'd be like, wow, this is something. Is she all right? Because she good. Because I really don't allow life to get the best. Even if I start crying about something, or even if I have a moment or something like that, I snap right back into, you know, because we don't have enough time. Well, yeah, time is of the essence. How about that? You got time if you believe you got time. But if you believe you got time, then make the best of it. Make the best of it then. And this is how I feel about it. If I only got one time to be in this body, I'm gonna make sure when you see it, it's glowing. There's an aura. And I mean a beautiful aura. A very nurturing, receptive aura. One that pulls you in because you feel so comfortable and you feel seen and you feel loved. That's honestly all I've ever wanted, is to make people feel seen, feel loved. Who doesn't want that? I want that. So yeah, that's it for today. I got some soup upstairs boiling up. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I know it's been a minute, so thank you for your patience. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so y'all know how we end this thing. 3 deep breaths and we out. Hey, in through the nose, out your mouth. In through your nose, out your mouth. In the nose, out your mouth. Until next time.